Hello, this is chess song explanation video for a song called Take Your Beating Well, which is based on the life of Adolf Anderssen, who I think was the first world number one. I think I might have read that, or until he met Paul Morphy in Paris in 1858. Anderssen was considered the best in Europe, but not many American players had come over. Well, then again, there weren't many American players as good as Morphy. This song references a couple of things about Anderssen, that he lived kind of a lonely life, and where he lived with his mother and his sister, who were both alone also. His father had passed away. So there's kind of a lonesomeness theme. The basic thing of the song is that it's Adolf's ghost is speaking, and he's been awoken because I just used this kind of tool because, like, I read that his grave was disturbed during World War II by Russian and German fighting. So I kind of made this thing up that his ghost was awoken by this what's referred to as racket in the song. The game is really nice. I'll go through it quite quickly here, especially rush through the opening. Anyway, he manages a really nice checkmate that involves a queen sacrifice. This is known as the Evergreen Game because it's just, I guess it's one of the nicest games ever played, really. A lot of it is forced. So there's a checkmate being threatened here by black, but Anderssen manages to subvert that. Everything forced. This is the queen sacrifice. That queen is not protected and can be taken, and kind of has to be taken. And then these two bishops get to work on delivering checkmate. So that's the final position. The pawn stops the king's escape here on the side, and the two bishops deliver checkmate. And all the while, black was threatening checkmate himself there. So yeah, it's a very, very cool game. There was quite a few moves to get through, and it was hard to navigate the melody for this song because there wasn't a huge amount of patterns. Like the Pride and Sorrow song, it's got this kind of, I decided to end on this kind of spooky ending, since we're dealing with a ghost. So king and bishop were going to be that E and A minor sound. So I managed to get the pawns onto the C to start off in that kind of major, but with ending with the bishop move, I could make the bishop that A minor sound. 90 years ago, I walked alone in Paris, and this Take Your Beating Well from the Young American. So Anderssen was king of the hill until this young, in his 20s, Paul Morphy arrived to Paris and started to beat everyone, including Anderssen. And he beat Anderssen kind of convincingly. After a few games that Anderssen won, kind of Morphy got the hang of him, and he beat him. And then this is the song that the song kind of deals with how that must feel for someone who's, the king that's knocked off the hill. And yeah, there's other. Yeah, I'll just play the song, I guess. 90 years ago, I walked alone in Paris. Take your beating well the young American. Oh, now what could be this knocking? 90 years ago I headed home. I headed home to my sister and my mother all alone. And lonely is the word, lonely is the word for what we were. I like to play the outlaw, I live just like a saint. Now what could be this racket? What could be this pounding, pounding on my grave? Is it Russian killing German? Or has my love come knocking? Has my love come knocking? Take your beating well, take your beating well. Oh, thank you.